Alright, guys?
Yeah.
Gillian, you walked into Liverpool, you walked into Molly McCann's hometown, and you dominated. Was there any pressure on you at all?
Always there's pressure coming into this. Obviously, anything can happen when you walk in there, but I knew my game plan. I knew what I needed to do when I went in there, and I executed it.
You said before the fight that you were looking to get a quick finish, and we said, on paper this is more of like a striker versus grappler matchup. Were you surprised how easy it was for you to get her to the floor and dominate?
It wasn't as easy as it looked, I guess. I felt like my first few shot attempts, she was good at creating the distance, good at getting her hips back. When I went into the second round, I was just I didn't shoot as much. I pulled guard kind of and then was able to get the takedown anyway. But she was ready for everything I had. She was offering a lot of good defenses. And like I said, I thought I would be able to get the finish sooner, but she had a lot more to offer than I thought.
So McCann missed weight. Did that add a little extra tension or intensity and, wanted to get her a little bit harder?
No, obviously it's not a great thing, but I still maintain professional, just go in there, do what we have to do, and I did my job right, and that's all that matters to me.
How do you feel about the stoppage? Because a lot of us watching felt that it was very late, and even Dan Hardy, you could hear him screaming over the broadcast.
I definitely thought it was late too. I felt her go out, and then my coach, I heard him screaming, "She's out, she's out!" So, and then I think like 3 or 4 seconds later, the ref finally came in. So I definitely thought it was a little bit late.
Molly obviously had huge crowd support here. Did you have to block any of that out coming into this fight?
No, I feel like it almost makes it easier for me. I feel like when they're cheering for her, it takes the pressure off me because she's trying to prove something for the whole crowd. Where it's like I have nothing to lose going out there.
The flyweight division is still fairly new, so how are you kind of navigating the waters there, and how are you going to try and get to a situation where you can potentially fight for the title one day?
I've been saying it over and over again. I'm ready to go whenever, so I want to fight my way to the top. I'd love to be the most active fighter in the UFC.
You train alongside some great people there at American Top Team. What's it like having Joanna Young-Jacek there, former champions and champions to train with?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing, the team of girls that we have at American Top Team, like champions like Amanda Nunes, Joanna Jacek. We have about 20 girls in our team, and we have one of our amateur girls, Kayla Rocco, who's probably my main training partner for this whole camp. And like I said, we have an amazing team, so it's just an honor to have that. It's hard to find that many girls in this sport.
Molly was considered like a huge prospect coming in here off her Cage Warriors title win. Is this like one of the biggest wins of your career, given that she thought a win tonight would have title implications straight away?
Yeah, probably this is one of the bigger wins of my career because, like you said, she was a Cage Warriors champion and she's 7-1, great record, and she's a great opponent. So it probably is one of my biggest wins.
And do you think she underestimated you at all? Because she was quite confident that you weren't going to get her to the ground. Do you think it was?
I think she did underestimate me a little bit, but it's mostly just because of who she's fought before. There's a lot of girls who have claimed they're grapplers that they're just not at this level.
This is a pretty devastating loss for Molly, given the fact that it is her UFC debut. So if there was any kind of friendly advice that you'd perhaps want to give her moving forward, what would you say?
Just keep on going, and no matter what, you just got to on to the next one, on to the next fight, on to the next day. Just keep on training hard because that's all I do.
It's 2 on the trot for you now. You said that you'd be willing to go again tomorrow, but who? Like, is there opponents out there that make sense? I'm not asking you to talk crap about anybody. What makes sense? What would excite you? What would get you out of bed in the morning tomorrow back into a camp?
Anything really. I'm just in this for the love of the sport. I really would be open to any match that the UFC offered me. I just love to do this. This is what I was made for.
What do you feel are your main takeaways? Because, it's hard to find a lot of fault in your performance. It looked pretty good, but what would you say are your main takeaways from this fight?
I feel like no matter what, like you could have a 10-second fight and you still mess something up. So I feel like I just probably need to rewatch the video a lot. I probably could have been closer on a few of my takedowns. Like I said, she was able to stuff a few, create the distance, so I could have probably made my distancing better, and there's a lot of things that I could have worked on.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.